Hi everyone, welcome back to my page. So guys, I prepared seafood bowl, and I'm going to share my recipe with you guys. So guys, the first thing I did was grab 4 cups of water, added it into my clean bowl, and I had 1 large onion. I chopped my large onion and pour it into the water. I also grated some garlic. So guys, I used my food processor for my garlic to be more easier for me. So sometimes you can use garlic chopper, but I don't have that, so I used my food processor. So guys, I added some salt into the water. I added paprika. Guys, this is Old Bay. It's a seafood seasoning. You can add that if you have. So I added that. Added some black peppers, that spicy stuff to spice it up. Added some black pepper, added some seasoning, and added some garlic, some grounded garlic. I also added some chili powder to make it a little bit more spicy. So that is me adding another seasoning, because I think the one I added previously wasn't enough. So I added more salt because I had to taste it to see, how it was. So when I tasted it, it wasn't really okay. So I added more salt. I added parsley. You need to see that you can use fresh one, you can use dry one. So guys, this is my Irish potatoes. So I washed. I'm not taking out the bag, so you can eat with the bag. If you prefer not to eat with the bag, it depends on you. So, but I prefer it without the bag for this recipe. I prefer it with the bag for this recipe. So I think I use 5 Irish potatoes. I cut them into smaller chunks. I used 3 sweet corns. Oh my god, those corns tasted so good when I finished cooking it. So I added my sweet corn. I added my smoked sausage. I also added my shrimp, my 9 shrimp, and this is my crab. I think I got the whole crab, so I had to break the legs out of it, the claws. So guys, I added my crab. I used some lobsters also, so I added my lobsters. That is part of the lobster, so I added it. That is it. That's my lobster. So I added that, and I allowed to cook for a few minutes so that all the spice I added can cook well with all what I added into the water. So guys can see I'm adding because the pot was just full, so I had to make sure the water covers very well. So I noticed that I didn't have enough parsley, so I added more because I want the corn to have that parsley in it. So I added more seasoning. I added the seafood seasoning, the Old Bay. I added a little bit of salt because of the additional stuff I added into the water. So I added a little bit of salt. I added some more. I think I added more chili pepper. I can't remember. So guys, this is me cooking. So I had to cook for a few minutes, and I added my egg. I think I used 3 eggs, so I added and allowed to cook for probably 15-20 minutes. So after cooking, I realized I had to take everything out so it won't be overcooked. So I started taking out the corn. I took out the shrimp because they were already cooked. I took out the corn. I took out the shrimp. I took out the crabs because you don't want to overcook it. If you overcook it, you're not going to enjoy it. So I took out the crabs. I took out the shrimp. I took out the sausage. I took out the corn. So I took out the potatoes. So the last thing I took out was the corn because I didn't have it on time. And that was the last thing I took out of the sauce. So guys, this is me taking it out, and because the potato was already ready, so I took out my egg and I peeled and set that aside. So now I'm going to prepare the or the sauce for the seafood bro sauce. So guys, this is me adding water. I grabbed another large onion. I cut it into smaller chunks. I added it into the pot. So the first thing I did was added butter. I added butter into the pot. So I added butter, half of the whole butter, unsalted butter. Added into my pot. I added my sliced onion, my chopped onion. I also had some garlic, because seafood bro, you need a lot of garlic, you know. So guys, I added some chopped garlic, and it was time for me to start adding my spice. So the spices I use for cooking those stuff, I added this. So I added some paprika. I forgot to mention it. I added paprika also in the water, the previous one I cooked. So I added paprika. Added my Obe seasoning, guys. Added my salt. Added garlic. Added ginger. Make sure you're cooking on medium heat. So, and yeah, this is my Obe seasoning. It's a seafood seasoning. So I added it. I added salt. Added my seasoning. Added garlic. Added what else did I add? So I added parsley. Yeah, guys, this is me adding parsley. This recipe takes a lot of time, so it's very, very difficult for you to remember some of the things you used. So I added parsley and I kept stirring. So after frying all the ingredients, so this recipe also need a lot of butter. So guys, I grabbed 1 bar of salted butter. I added it into the seafood bowl, and I added salt. Yeah, this is me adding salt. I think because be careful when adding, because I use them unsalted butter. So make sure when you're adding, be very, very careful with the spice. So this is me. I added seasoning and my butter melting. I grabbed some. You can use lemon. It depends on what you have. I didn't have lemon, so I used lime. I cut it into 2 and I squeezed out the juice into the sauce. So guys, this is me squeezing out the juice into the sauce, and our sauce is ready. So I just stirred and allowed to cook for a few minutes. So the pot was so hot. I had to grab a smaller bowl so I can pour the sauce into. So I poured it into a smaller bowl, and I set all my goodies inside my plate. So this is me pouring the seafood sauce inside it for us to eat. So I had to pour the seafood inside the stuff I cooked previously. And guys, isn't this amazing? God, gosh, this really looks so good. This is inviting. This is, I don't even know the right words to use for this particular seafood bro. Guys, I and the kids, we ate almost everything. Thank you guys for always watching my video. Please like, share, and follow. Bye.